We are going live. So, welcome everyone. We're live on Facebook. Let me check. All right, we are going live on all the social media. So, let's hold on for a while. All right. Very good, very good, very good. We are going live in a few seconds. We are just finalizing the setup. All right. Let's see. All right. Great. We are live right now on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So, welcome everyone. We're just gonna wait another minute or so to let people join. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Let me check the setup. And live here as well. Okay. Awesome. Very good, very good. 7 p.m. Central European Time. How are you all doing today? Let me know in the comment section. And then we can kick off. So I'm just waiting a few minutes. I noticed that most of the people join a little later often, so that's why we give it another minute or two. So I have here in the chat already on Instagram. Hello, Jan. And on Facebook as well. Okay. All right. I'm checking YouTube. Okay, good. Okay. All right, let's kick off. It's now 3 minutes past. Great to hear this, Jan. Awesome. Hope things are evolving in the right direction. Keep believing, keep pushing the needle. All will be good. All will be good. All right. So let's kick off. So today will be epic, right? So I will wait for some other people to join as well. But today will be epic. There is a saying, every day is a good day, and some days are great. I call it every day is great, and some days are good, right? This is a different approach, but this is the truth in life. We need to make the utmost out of every day. Now, the setup for today is positivity. It will be about believe, 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 and in the end, if you keep believing, if you keep being positive, the magic will happen in your life, right? So I will first of all talk about this compelling topic, and then there will be a huge giveaway. I will tell you more later on in the session, but I decided to go crazy and to yeah, be kind of disruptive in the coaching area, and I decided to do a huge giveaway to inspire as many people as possible and to give free content to people to make a change in their life and to help them to change for the better. I think if we all help each other a little bit, the world would be a better place. Sounds noble, but this is the truth. We all do a little bit. It can change a lot in the end, right? Teamwork makes the dream work, and it's true in any area in life. So let's kick off with belief, right? So the topic today I had in mind is about belief. It's something that is resonating the past days, the past weeks in my life as well, the past months, I would say even. Not turning a year yet, but since my major transformation, since my awakening, say, so since my um, what do they call it again? Awakening, a transformation, but also healing process, right? That was the word. So many things happened. And if I have to say one word that kept me going, one word that moved the needle for me, that changed my life um, to date as we speak, is belief. And it's hard. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe because we all try to believe for the better, and this is what keeps one going, to keep faith. But it's hard. Sometimes people, situations, events can hit hard, right? They can hit us like a bus, and when they hit like a bus, it's difficult to continue. And this is where the foundation, the fundaments, the foundation of your dreams and your goals will pop. So the more solid the foundations and the fundamentals of those dreams and goals are, the easier it is to overcome those daily, weekly, monthly hurdles, right? In any area in your life, it doesn't matter, but in any area. Now, um, belief starts with, first of all, believing in yourself, but also believing in the manifestations you put out there. Because many of us, we start, right? We dare to change, right? Which is already a major step, to dare to change, to first of all acknowledge that your situation needs to change, right? That's step one. And then step two is stepping into the action. And stepping into the action is a major step, but often an easy step, in my opinion, because you're motivated, you're stimulated, you're inspired, but it fades away really quick. And this is the critical point where you will leverage towards success or failure, right? So the video I posted today on social media was about the choice you have, or it was yesterday, I think, or today. It was the choice you have. And it all starts with one thought. And I was touching this in the last call as well. It all starts with one thought. And that one thought can lead you to abundance, or that one thought can lead you to disaster. And it's a choice. But again, that same disaster where you're at can lead to abundance or more disaster. So there's always a choice. There's always a choice, and the choice is inside of you. The answers are inside of you in the end. And it may sound harsh and impactful what I'm going to say right now, but in the end, it's your choice. It's your choice to stay unhealthy. It's your choice to be poor. It's your choice to be in an unhappy relationship. It's your choice to hang around with less performing friends. It's your choice to stay in a certain business. It's your choice to live in a certain area. It's our choice. And in the end, we are alone. We came alone and we will leave alone. It's a one liner, but it's true. And of course, you need to define who you want to share your timeline with. Time and energy are our most precious assets. Let's face it. And no one can buy it. If you're a billionaire or you're living on the streets, no one can buy time. Time is a continuum. It's a metaphysical event. And you just can accept that there are 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day. And this applies to everyone on this globe, right? I haven't met a single soul who told me it's different for me. No, we only have the experience of time that can differ. We can say like, oh, time went fast today, or time's going slow, and this depends your experience. This is your mind, right? This is your mind trying to get a grasp on the element called time. So we all have the same amount of time, and we all can make our choices. We all have free willpower. Correct me if I'm wrong here in the chat, but we all have free willpower. In the end, it all comes down to willpower. Whatever manifestation you do, whatever you believe in, whatever God, whatever universal law, whatever higher inner power, with all the respect, whatever you believe in, like I believe strongly in the higher inner power, and I believe in universal timing and universal energy streams and frequencies, right? Call it God, call it whatever. But this is what I strongly believe in. Well, we all have this belief, but this element cannot influence your willpower. In the end, it's your choice. It's your choice if you want to change your picture. It's your choice if you want to stay in your picture. So it starts with this choice. And this is also related to belief, right? You need to dare to change, right? Acknowledge, dare to change, but stay in the change. And sometimes it comes down to this one more step episode, right? Sometimes it's really about this one more step, one more time. And this is the difficult part when you feel alone, when you feel left out in the cold, when you're like, there's no one to save me, which is true. There are only people who can help you, people who really care about you. I'm not talking about people who don't care about us, right? And you should have in life a life partner. Man, women, it doesn't matter what you want, what you like in life. I'm open minded there. I mean, as long as you have someone, because we're not meant to be alone, this I strongly believe. You can walk alone and you can be a lone wolf for a time, but in the end, we need people around us. This is to make our life harmonious, right? And in the end, it's all about sharing and caring. So you need to be cautious who you spend your time with and what situations you spend your time on. Your time is your most precious asset. So spend your time wisely and make sure you monetize your time, right? And the difficult part is when things are not going smooth, when things are not going well, then the difficult part is actually how can I keep this momentum going? How can I stay motivated? How can I stay inspired? How can I make sure that I'm moving the needle on a daily basis, right? And this is what you have to do. So this is where it all comes down to make the change, to acknowledge, right? And then to make the change, to stay in the change, to stay in the momentum, but also to believe in this one more step, one step at a time, baby steps even. But move, crawl, even if you have six swords in your back, but right, in a figurative speech, continue. You will have abundance. You will reach a moment where abundance will start in your life. And when it starts, it's a wave, it's a wheel that will turn in your favor, and one opportunity after another will go. But you need to put in the effort. You need to keep believing. Again, you can believe in anything, in universe, in energies, in manifestations, but you need to put the words out there, the emo in there, the action in there, and keep believing. And then it's still in the end your willpower that will decide if it happens or it doesn't happen. So you need to have this higher conviction, you need to have this programmed mindset that will bring you where you want, and it will happen. I'm talking from experience here. As mentioned in my videos, the law of manifestation is real. Being a kid, I was already a powerful manifester without knowing. I had the ability to visualize, and what I visualized often became my reality. I'm talking about small things now, right? Like kiddo things. But it happens. I had this power. And by growing and by maturing years over the years, I started to understand that I had a special asset there, right? Not everyone can do this really easily. So I had like an asset without knowing it, and it delivered or it helped me to date, and still to date. Like I'm literally talking now, literally like today even, like it still impacts my life. Today, I again had an example of willpower, persistence, consistency, and discipline and manifestation that will get you there. If you write it down, if you speak it out loud, if you believe it, if you can see it, if you persist, then you will get it. Like I always say, you will get it. You will get what you want if you put the energy in there, if you put the effort in there, if you do the affirmations, if you write it down, if you speak it out loud, whatever resonates with you, but keep believing. Never stop believing. And yes, some days it's easier than others, of course. And some days it's difficult. Excuse me. I have a little cold, so that's why. But also keep believing in your dreams, and dreams are manifestations, right? So if you manifest either big things, small things, money, relations, friends, family, health, house, car, travel, whatever you makes your heart beat faster right now, whatever is your short-term, mid-term, long-term horizon goals, you need to have this belief, and one more step, have the trust, have the belief, have the persistence, and schedule it. Even like in the morning I will manifest, in the evening I will manifest, when you're in the car, manifest, whatever, but manifest. Manifestos are real. Visualization is real. The law of attraction is real. I can confirm. It's not like I believe, because if I say I believe, means I'm doubting. I don't believe in the law of manifestation. It's true. It works. And the more you exercise, the better you get. I was recording a video today. I still need to post it on socials, and it popped my mind today that we always have the choice, right? We have the choice to yeah, how to say, we have the choice to either stay in positive vibes or negative vibes, right? I'm talking about this a lot because I repeat on purpose. And maybe you say, like, oh, here we go again. Yes, here we go again, because maybe you needed to hear one more time to convince you, to confirm to whatever you believe. But what is true is we have the tendency, we are ingrained by culture, by our parents, the ancestors, everything, generations. We are ingrained to not have a lack mindset, but rather a complaining mindset, right? And some countries really suffer from complaining mindset. People like complaining, right? There is also the saying that something negative in the news goes faster than something positive. Hence, news is often more negative, let's say 80 to 90%, and 10% positive, because they have to sell, right? They have to sell the news. It's a business model, it's a revenue model. And this is the same in life. People like to nag, complain, and how are you? Oh, the weather, it's too cold, it's too hot, patati, patata. Shut up. I respect you, but shut up. Did it cost you more energy to be in this negative mindset than to talk positive? And it's a choice, and you need to respect the counterparty, of course. If they want to complain, if they like to, if they like to found a club called the Complainers Club, go ahead. I don't know, create a weekly call like I'm doing right now, the Complainers Call, but I will not attend. I've been sick in that boat, like really sick in that boat, but I will never ever do this again. I have my walls, I have my boundaries, because the impact of negativity harms multiple times more than the impact of positive communication. And positive communication creates opportunities, creates growing moments, right? And this is the way you have to look at it. So to finish my story of the video, if you are positive in life, if you have a positive mindset, and things happen, right? I mean, it can still happen with me today. Something happens, you get a call, an email, whatever. It's not going the way you expected to go today. Maybe the energy was not good. You were meeting someone and the energy was not good that day. You had a date and the energy was a bit off. It can happen, but accept it. It was that moment. It's okay. Just relativize, right? Give it perspective, and it's okay. It's okay. Take it easy. Take it light, right? And look at it different. Don't forget the lesson. Learn the lesson. Say, like, why was the energy off? Why did this happen? Why? Oh, maybe it was me, bad sleep, whatever. The food was not good. I was a bit stressed, X, Y, Z, whatever, right? Maybe it was just the momentum of the day. Some days it's just like this, right? Let's face it, we're humans. But learn the lesson. What can I learn here? How can I grow here? How will I tackle this challenge? Interesting. Live testing me again, huh? Live texting me again. And this is what you have to do. And this is how you have to look at life in general. And this is trusting. This is having belief. And I will tell one thing: we all have a superpower. We all have a superpower. We all have. And even if you say now, if you're watching this and you're in a bad position, you're in yeah, maybe difficult waters, we all are at a given point, right? We all have our issues, we all have our problems, we all have our trauma, we all have our hurdles, we all have our stuffs. But again, it's what you make it. If you focus on it as problems and this and that, it will be problems, this and that. If you try to focus and to again to gain different perspective, gain a different angle, and try to look at the upside, even in the negative, this will give you a total different experience in your life. If you take life light, if you understand to not complain, to not nag, to not allow negativity in your life, to not allow negative people to energy drain you, right? To be the energy vampires, as I call it. If you avoid this, if you set your boundaries, but also be honest with yourself, and have this self-respect, you will not attract this kind of situations and people. Believe me, you will only attract positivity. When you focus on it, you will get it, either positive, neutral, or negative. That's the way the cookie crumbles in life. Agree or not agree, right? And yes, it's hard. It's hard because life will test you. And no matter how motivated you again are after this call, after watching my course, my videos, whatever, maybe something resonates and you will be highly motivated, right? It's the dopamine that kick. But then you still need to do it, and there's still the daily life. I understand, and daily life is sometimes uncontrollable, even if you want to control. But still, if you try to control, and in a more like go with the flow controllable way, right? To just accept it and to take the challenges as they come, you will learn, you will evolve, you will mature, you will get better. And there's one secret, it's my personal mantra. And literally when I pass away, I will become 100 years. That's my visualization. But when I pass away, they can put it on my tombstone. Winners never quit. And this is what changed my life forever. And yeah, it's even a bit tough to talk about it. But winners never quit. We never quit, and it brought me to where I am today. And I can say I'm still fighting. We all fight. We all want better in our lives. But also look at the cups that are behind you and that are full. Look what trajectory you did. Look how you evolved. Look how you became a better person. Look how you dared to face yourself, the positives, the negative. Look what you're doing on a daily basis to move your own needle. Look what a fighter you are. Tap yourself on the shoulder like, good job, man. Self love, self love, gratitude for yourself. You did it. You have the persistence. You had the consistency. You are the 1%. There are so many people, blah, 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 blah. But few people walk the talk. Walk your talk. Walk your talk. Today, even, I had to finish something important, really important, contractual wise. And it took a lot of my day. But the outcome is awesome. But I couldn't work out. So I had two options. I had an excuse that the workout was gone, or I could say like no excuses policy, and here I am. So I did. So again, how do you feel afterwards? You feel good, and this is the winners never quit mentality. It's in the small things. I'm just giving an example, but this is what you need to apply in your life, in your business as well. And you can see it in my videos throughout the months, like how I evolved, how I became the new version of myself. And I'm still sometimes suffering with the old version of myself, trying to pull me back because it's comfortable. And sometimes we have reasons to step back into that old momentum because, yeah, things happen. We were a bit sad. We lose a bit the vibe, positivity. Me too. I'm not perfect. I'm just sharing my story. I'm just trying to share what works for me. We are in this together. All the people watching today live or in extended version, right, afterwards the recording, we are all in the same boat. We are all in the same boat. We are in this together, and never quit. It's the same with building this community online. It's the same. It's a step-by-step process. Some days it's awesome, some days it's not. But that's the way it is. Just continue. I keep on posting and keep on motivating and keep on keeping people inspired. I'm so grateful I have this audience, and lately it's really going well. I can say this, and I'm so grateful for this. The past weeks we're almost hitting 1,000 followers in total on the different social media. This is awesome. This is around 100 followers per month. This is a fantastic grow rate, and it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning, and this is fantastic. This is fantastic, and it's my passion to share this and to see what's happening. Like now, for me, also on business level, there are awesome things happening. Awesome things are happening, and it's all human manifestations. I never, ever lost one moment faith in myself. I was crying, I was shouting, I went outside, I could pull a tree out of the ground. I was pissed, but it was all myself. But you need to get it out of your system, and you need to have this. internal belief, this strong belief system, like, listen, no matter what, whatever happens, I will continue. I will continue. I will not back down. I have no options. I have responsibility. I have the male core. I will stand up for myself. I will do it myself. I will reinvent myself. I will evaluate, reinvent, face myself, heal myself, transform myself, enlighten myself, awaken myself on different levels, which I did. I got woke on spiritual high levels, and I still have so many levels to go. But this is awesome, and I'm glad I'm sharing the vision with people attending the call as well. So I agree with you, Jan. We share the same vision. This is true. This is what we have to do. We have to face ourselves. And this is what most people lack. They don't want to face themselves because they have this ego. And ego is everywhere. This ego, this stubbornness, whatever we call it. And I was fighting with this as well when I was younger. But at a given age, at a certain age, time is limited, and I have to make decisions in my life in order to make certain things happen in my life. So maybe what I'm always saying, and I think it's in one of the lessons in my course as well, where I say literally, like, I had two options. I had the option to continue what I was doing or to change, right? And okay, obvious what I say, but what I mean is I had the option. I've been in a situation where I didn't have a bad life, don't get me wrong, but a life where I was living the life predefined by the matrix, right? By the society, and we need guidelines, of course. If not, would be a jungle here on this world. But the matrix which we are ingrained, right, ingrained and fed since we are young, is not always what we want, right? It can work suffocating. So when you want to escape that matrix, or whatever you want to call it, this framework, when you want to escape that box and look like, oh wow, look at all the space around this box, I want to investigate, then this is what you need to do. But this requires a lot of strength, inner strength, mental strength, spiritual strength, emotional strength, physical strength. It's not easy. It's a process. But when you decide to do this and you have the accountability and you have the guts, you have the balls, let's face it, right? You have the balls, let's use the strong words. And for the women who are watching, I mean, it's a figurative speech, of course, but when you have the guts, when you have the strength, when you have that power, which we all have inside of us, that's the point I want to mention, then you can change your picture. And I had this choice as well to stay in that. I was well earning, I had a job, I was traveling a lot, I had the romance of traveling. I traveled the world. I had restaurants, venues, meeting people, relations, whatever you want, good wines, good food, which is awesome, right? And which is important. And I was partying and you name it. But at a given point, I was like, there's more in this life. And you kind of reinvent yourself. And this is the awakening where you put things in different perspective, right? Why? The why, and then the when and the what and the other W questions, right? And this is where you're like, okay, what is my real purpose in this life? Why, and why am I here? What is my strength? For me, my strength is my voice. My voice is my strength to share my vision, to share what's happening in my life, to inspire people, to motivate people, to help them, even if it's one insight in maybe the hours of content I already posted out there that can change their life for the better forever. This is for me the most valuable present I can ever get. That's why I'm doing it. I'm not expecting anything in return. That's why I'm doing it, because I like it. It's my passion. I'm the disciple, the trainer, the coach, whatever you want to call it. I love it. I'm tired. It was already a heavy week. It's 7:30 here my time. I can do different stuffs, but I show up to myself. I post videos consistent. I'm trying to move my own needle, and yes, there's ups and downs, and yes, sometimes I fall back as well in old patterns. But then I revisit them immediately. So I had two options, and the two options were stay in this mindset of like partying, eating, drinking, not the right friends, not the right relations, this, that. And most of all, like the like mindset I had, right? Like the negative beliefs and this and that. And this is what I all got rid of. So I reprogrammed, I rewired my entire brain myself, which was tough. People search professional help for this. I did it myself and I reinvented myself. And I'm so proud where I'm standing right now. And I still have so much to overcome and to experience. And but I'm again happy and powerful and positive in life. And I never lost this faith. And I had so many options to lose faith, so many opportunities. I went to the darker than darkest waters, to the unstabler than the unstable waters. It's insane. And there's people who are watching this who are in the same boat, maybe in different areas, but I bet we all have our stuffs to deal with. Sometimes it happens all at once, sometimes it happens frequential. It depends, or sequential, right? But it all happens at a given point. We all have our issues, roadblocks, problems, but I call it growing opportunities. So it really depends. It really depends on what you want in life and how you look at life, and to be honest with yourself, first of all, to have self respect, self love, gratitude. It starts there. And then when you reflect and when you have this introspection, then you can take it as a starting point. And then you can find your purpose. And then you can build on that purpose. And then you will have that momentum. And that's what I'm trying to say. We all have this superpower. Even if you have all the dreams, the goals, and you try to be positive and you're motivated and you follow my advice and you work out and you have a healthy lifestyle and you're in business, you have loving relationships with your family, friends, and maybe your loved one. Well, I mean, when you have this, good, but still, I know still there are days when it's difficult, there are weeks when it's difficult, there's months when it's difficult. Don't forget, we are also influenced by the energies, the planets, and everything. And this is true. So there's the metaphysical element, which influences our behavior as well, right? Depending your star signs. And I don't want to dive too deep into this, but energies influence us. But you need to manipulate the energy. You need to try to control the energy. And this is what we can. This is what we can. We can do this on a daily basis. And this is again related to manifestation and visualization, etc., etc. But this is what you can do. And when you have this vision and you understand that you have this superpower, then you will move the needle, right? This is where you will move the needle. And this is where you will change the picture in your life, because you are unstoppable. And when you are unstoppable, you are unstoppable. When you push through and you have small victories, small victories. Sometimes it's the small things, like, this was positive. Business wise, something happens. Someone made you a proposal, just saying something. Maybe a new investment opportunity. Maybe you search something, you're driving your car, you see an opportunity, new business. They need a new business owner, whatever. I'm just thinking out loud. Or a career opportunity that crosses your path. Someone calls you with an opportunity. It can be financial success, right? Maybe the investments you've done, they're paying off. Maybe you have new ideas to invest. Maybe an old friend reconnects. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing is coincidence. It all happens for a reason. And what I'm also trying to say is, um, maybe you have the opportunity to reconcile with someone. Someone comes back into your life. I'm just saying small things, but it's the small things that will keep you going. It can also be, look at the, again, not the empty cups in front of you, but the full cups behind you. Look at what you already have accomplished and take this as a fundament, as a foundation to the next level. And that's how you build momentum and success in your life. Building on building on building on building. And you have to take it day by day. And we all function and work different, right? Some of us we work in blocks, other want like to focus long in long periods. It all depends how you function. But you need to function in according to what makes you function, right? What is the most efficient and effective way to go from A to B? This is what you have to do in life. And whilst you're enjoying your life, you need to enjoy your life. Enjoy the full cups behind you. Be grateful if you are in a relationship to have that partner. I know it sounds sometimes corny. I know, but it's not. It's not. Say, I love you. Say, thank you for being in my life. Say, I'm grateful you cooked a great meal. I'm grateful we can sit together. We can call together. It's the small things. But when you lose those things, you realize how hard regret can sneak up, how hard regret can influence your positive attitude to reach and to achieve stuff in life. This is then you understand how difficult it is to achieve things in your life. Then you understand how hard it can be to rebuild everything, but also what a great opportunity it is to rebuild everything. So everything has a reason, everything has a meaning, it's all connected. But be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful that you have the brain, the physical condition to move the needle. After this call, you can change it again. You can change your life at any given time and you're unstoppable. We all have this superpower. We all have. And some people disagree with me, and it's not true. We all have, on our own level, we all have this power. I'm very energetic, right? Some people are less energetic, but still they can move the needle as well. They are maybe even more powerful than me in execution. Who knows? I mean, we all have the superpower to make it happen, to monetize. And monetize, I don't only mean my money, but also in terms of like happiness you generate from this, right? Gratitude. To monetize the assets we were born with. Assets, maybe several things. Some people are really talented, but use your talent and don't search for the impossible. Do what you like to do. And sometimes we need to do things that we really don't like to do, but look at the long term horizon and keep persisting. It's like me, I'm building this community together with my audience, which I'm very grateful for. We're building it. It's a momentum. We are giving energy to each other. It's only the beginning. It will be a fantastic heritage that we're building together. It's only the beginning, and I'm destructive. I'm approaching it completely different. Not the fancy stuffs, not the sleek, smooth, and etc. stuffs. No, authentic, 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 authentic. That's how you know me. That's who I am. The normal guy next door just sharing the story. And I can also learn from your stories. We're in this together. This is the magic. And we are unstoppable. And when you are in this unstoppable momentum, when you are in this powerful momentum, when you step into your power, they better behold. They better behold. Because when you are in your power, this is where the real magic happens. Because don't forget, before you can actually leverage this power momentum, right? Let's face it. Let's say here is the trigger, and you have to start here. So this is a really hard, steep climb, and it's difficult. And this is like where I went through. Like it's difficult to persist, to continue, to have the consistency, to reinvent yourself, to to keep yourself motivated. It's difficult, difficult, difficult on a daily basis. But when things start to change, when the wheel turns in your favor, when the abundance starts, when things will never be the same again, when you know that the magic will happen, when you believe that miracles will happen, when you say like there will be financial abundance, there will be stability, there will be harmony financially, relationship wise, mental wise, physical wise, friendship wise, family wise, when you know with a higher conviction that this is your reality and you live in the present and you don't allow yourself to live in that freaking past, it will happen. And when you reach that point, you're unstoppable. And this is the higher inner power I'm talking about. And then you will have the cherry on the pie. It will be the confirmation what I'm saying. It will confirm. So when you have, I will give an example. When you're chasing a new job opportunity, and you finally have the job you want, you had the patience, right? You had the patience to dig into it, to put the effort into it. You were literally moving the needle like no tomorrow, day and night, and you were waiting and you were persisting and you are a good negotiator and you get finally what you want. How will you feel? How will you feel? You will feel awesome. You will feel unstoppable. And this is the power I'm talking about, the unstoppable superpower. Then you will have superpower, and then things will just pop and pop and pop and pop because positivity attracts positivity. And it's the positive mindset. Even like yesterday, even I had momentum, was not okay, and it was like more negative mindset, or the day before yesterday, I think it was a more negative mindset. But when you often want to throw the towel, and I was not about to throw the towel, but when you're like, in a more rather lack performing momentum, allow it. It's an emotion. Happiness is an emotion. Sadness is also an emotion. So I allowed myself to be in that momentum, but not stay there. And I was like, okay, how can I reframe this momentum into something positive, right? So I was again changing the picture for myself. I was again like, no, I will change. I will change. I was relaxing a little bit. I was just, not giving it some thoughts, but just thinking about nothing, right? Which can be really good to relax the mind. And the positivity I took by heart. I went to bed with a positive mindset. I woke up with a positive mindset, like the subconscious, right? When you're like between conscious and subconscious and conscious, before you write, you wake up. I was immediately like, okay, positive thoughts. Today will be an awesome day. It will be a top day, and this will happen. So it did. It happened. So it's all about positivity. Stay positive, and you will attract positive. Even if it looks far, even if it looks impossible, patience and time will always tell. And there is something like divine timing. There is something like divine, you can also call it universal timing, right? There is universal timing. It's all, your actions have consequences, right? Negative or positive. And it's a chain reaction. And when you have the time, when you have the patience, when you put in the effort and you keep believing, that's what we're talking about. We keep believing, positivity is key. Positivity will get you there. And even if it looks so bad, if your situation looks just bad and you're like, I don't know what to do with this, again, zoom out, and you will get the answers. You will get the answers. Either you just sleep, you zoom out, do whatever you want, watch a movie, go to nature, just relax, trust the process. You will get the answers in the end. You will get the answers in the end. In the end, you will always get the answers, right? So positivity is key. And in the example also, like never stop believing, I was thinking about, it's an example, it's just kind of a metaphor, like how many people, and I don't know, maybe you're in this situation as well, the people who are watching this live or maybe in the recording, but maybe you were in this situation as well, or maybe you know people who are in this situation, but how many people, literally, how many have this dream and they stall the dream? They stall the dream. How many people talk to you sometimes like, oh, once when I was younger, I was actually into XYZ. My hobby was XYZ. But. The lost dream. It's kind of like, let's say an example, like let's say there's a woman and she wants to go to med school. It's her dream. It's maybe her purpose. But society told her to become an accountant. And now she's an unhappy accountant instead of a tremendous, happy, passionate, driven medical. This is sad. Give it some thoughts. And it's applicable to anything in life, maybe anything in your life right now as well. This is so sad. Like so many people are talented, so many people have the talent, they have the pedigree, and they stall it. And this is why I'm saying dare to change and never stop believing, because maybe she stopped believing at a given point, and now it's too late. Now it's too late, and she has to do something to make a living. She has to do to chat. The pay, the bills need to be paid, right? So maybe she has to do something which is less performing for her, less motivating for her. And this is what you have to think about as well. Like, am I doing what I want to do? And if you are, fantastic. Keep believing. Life will test you. Life will test you, but never stop believing. Believe, manifestation, visualization. The more you do, the more you do it, the more you believe it, you see it, you feel it, you smell it. Like If you have a business, see your business full of people, see the money in your accounts, see the people come and go, have a good time when you have, for instance, I don't know, like a store or a restaurant, whatever. See people there, see in the media people writing about you, see yourself winning the Academy Awards, see yourself being the rock star, see yourself opening a chain, see yourself, um, yeah, being so grateful for what you have. Make it tangible, visualize, print pictures, whatever motivates you, but think about it and not think about it like once a day and that's it. No, think about it all the time. Whenever you have the time, it should be your driver. This is your intrinsic motivation. We all have intrinsic motivation, but when you have a strong belief, like X, Y, Z will happen, and no matter what, I'm not giving up, even if it's pointing all different directions and it looks like, okay, this business will never happen. This relationship will never happen again. I will never meet this fantastic dream person for me in my life, or I will never reconcile with the person, or I will never be with this friend, whatever, or travel to XYZ. When even we have this, but even then you still believe and you say like it will happen. You write it down already in the present tense. I am, I have, and not like I hope and I wish and I believe and no, you have it already. You are already the star on the firmament. You are already that happy person. You are already that loving father, loving mother. You are already that successful businessman, businesswoman. You are already in financial abundance. You are already a millionaire if you want to be a millionaire. You are already living a life of harmony, love, a family, people who bond together, this warm nest at home. You have it. Step in the momentum, step in that feeling. And this is what you have to do. This is what moves your needle on a daily basis. So believe, believe, believe. And stretch yourself. Stretch yourself. Again, the road is paved with good intentions, they say. And I say it too. The road is paved with so many good intentions, but few people make those intentions real. So you need a plan, you need fundaments, you need consistency, you need persistence, you need discipline. If you ask me one thing, yeah, and I'm interviewing many people, I'm also studying many successful people. I also have my mentors, and when I study them, when I study the matter, well, the matter of the fact is, or the fact of the matter is that there is one red wire, one red line, one silver lining in the entire mindfulness space is consistency. Consistency. And this is winners never quit. It's the same. Consistency. Moving. When others give up or work in waves or whatever, and you just move on a daily basis, you're ahead of the pack. And one day you will pop and they will only see your success. It's like the iceberg. You have the iceberg and the tip is what you only see. But under the water, it's a massive block of ice. And this is the metaphor you have to use for yourself as well. You're now underwater, maybe building this mass, this momentum, this solid foundation. But then all of a sudden, boop, look who's there. And then when you're there, you're in the spotlight and people are watching you. They're like, uh-huh, wow, he's popular, yeah, but then they start. He was lucky, he was this, he was that. But you know better. You know better. And this is what the success formula looks like. The success formula is putting in the effort, doing things when others are not, running the extra mile when others will stop running. Keep believing, keep thinking. Cancel media, cancel TV, cancel everything that distracts you. You need to focus, focus. Define your focus. My day is packed. I have enough to focus on. I don't have time for BS. I don't have. And I will not make any time for BS. I'm moving my needle myself on a daily basis. I have my structure. I have my, it's shared in my program. So if you click the link in the bio, you can have access to the free tips videos, and then it will bring you automatically to an informational page about what my program looks like. You can have a look at it, and then you will also video. You will have a better understanding what you can expect there. But this is what I'm sharing as well. Is one of my points is my personal plan, my personal plan that brought me today where I am. Okay, I tweaked it a little bit in the meantime because there was like the transformational period. So it's an evolving document, right? It depends on the situation you're in. But I'm still working according to those blocks in the plan. I have no time for other stuff. And what you focus on a daily basis and you put in the consistency and the effort, then you will achieve. This is where you will achieve. So, excuse me, stretch yourself. Don't make it too easy. Stretch yourself. Make the good intentions, the good resolutions, make them happen. Now, step into the action now. Fundamentals, consistency, and belief. Never stop believing in yourself. Never ever stop believing in yourself. The moment you stop believing is when you quit. And when you decide to quit, you lose. Then it's really game over. Then you lose. But as long as you keep moving, and even if you rest 2 days, maybe you rest a week, 2 weeks, whatever you need, maybe you just throw the towel virtually, right? You throw it and you're like, I cannot. I need to revisit myself. I need to reframe myself. That's okay because you're not quitting. You're revisiting yourself. So maybe you need it as well. I do it as well. I mean, I will also take a few days off the next coming period just to revisit myself, to rebalance, to revitalize myself, to again source to the inner core. I try to stay to the core, but the past weeks were very demanding. So I need again to align more with my inner core, my inner child, and to it was very demanding, mental and physical, and I need to balance again. So keep yourself in balance as well, because moving the needle is one thing, but you also need to remain or to keep the balance in your life, in mind, money, body, relationship area, right? And especially with yourself. Stay true to you who you are. Stay true with your own values and norms, right? This is what you have to do. So, as mentioned today, to wrap up, because we're approaching already the hour. I was talking 15 minutes. Good lord. This was all in one breath. But I'm sharing something awesome today. I told we will move the needle. I will go against the stream, and I want to exclusively allow the attendees on Facebook, YouTube, and Insta, everyone who's joining live, and I will also allow the people who are DMing me, so direct texting me on one of the medias, the coming 24 hours, right, after watching this. Those people will have free access to the entire online program. You have to understand this is a giveaway value of a few hundreds of euros, right? It's actually the value is way much more in my opinion, but the price is right now around a few hundred euros or a few $100, and I'm giving it away because I strongly believe in life we need to give in order to get, and I want to help as many people as possible. I also want to get more traction, let's face it, and I'm giving away the entire program. It's a 15 plus hour course where you will have access to not only online videos where you can watch anytime, even on your mobile. The experience on mobile is awesome in my opinion, and so you can connect anywhere, anytime. You can watch, you can pause, you can rewatch, whatever. You have full time, unlimited access. There's many bonuses in there. It's 15 plus hours content. It's 17.5 hours to be specific, and it's an interactive course. So it will be a course that will challenge you. It's a course to yeah, not only revisit your entire life, but I think it's also maybe to fine tune the things that needs to be fine tuned in your life. So it will resonate to anyone, right? You just follow the flow. There's several chapters. We go from what is happiness to balance, finding balance in life, finding your purpose in life, defining your goals and dreams, take the action, have the right mindset, um, how to gather results, how to stay and how to start and stay in the momentum, like we were talking today. Pitfalls, very important. I will share all my pitfalls and some extras, and then I will challenge you in chapter number 10. So 10 compelling video chapters, 17 hours content. It's an interactive course. At the end of each video, you will have a small task, of course, because you can watch 7,000 motivational videos. But if you don't step into the action, things will be the same. So I want you to step into the action, to stay into the action, to be accountable foremost for yourself and accountable towards me. So I will see when you completed the task. I will review the tasks, And the only thing I'm asking in return is a feedback session. So I'm asking in return a feedback session, right? So you will have access to the course. There is also access to the online community, so like-minded people are there, so you can share thoughts with other team members as well. Um, uh, Only thing again is a one-on-one feedback session, because for me it's important to know how it resonated, of course, and that you do a testimonial, a promotion, or a repost. So this we can discuss in the one-on-one, of course, but this is the only thing I'm asking in return. I think this is a fair deal. And yeah, I'm hoping so much you will get the utmost out of the course. Um, we will also schedule a one-on-one session after you finish the course. So not only feedback for me, but also for you, I will give feedback. So we will dive deep. I was thinking 30 minutes, but we make it an hour. That will dive deep into your situation specific, and we can brainstorm, because maybe later on I will launch one-on-one coaching sessions as well. So this is already an extra you get as well. So again, everyone who's joining here in the live sessions, DM me in the chat here, or afterwards send me a DM or send an email at info@555academy.net, and then I will give you free access to the entire course. So it's a unique giveaway. Maybe I will extend the offer to next call. We'll see how it goes. But for now, I want to wrap up. We are at the top of the hour almost. Thank you so much for joining. I will just check the chats and the lives if there's any questions. Okay, any questions here in YouTube? No, I don't see any questions here. No, okay. I think we're all good, all set. So thank you again for joining this week. It was again a pleasure and a privilege to talk to you as an audience. I'm so grateful you're connecting on a weekly basis. We will continue this, and again, keep moving forward, keep believe, never stop believing. I have some nice videos for the coming days as well on the social media to share. I recorded some awesome stuff today. So keep believing, keep believing. Life is like a wheel, and I want to wrap up with this. Life is like a wheel, and the wheel turns, and it can always turn. It turns maybe not in your favor, but one day it will turn in your favor again. So never, ever give up. Keep believing, keep manifesting. Your manifestations are your reality. You are in the present. Stay in the present. Stay positive. You will attract positivity. Anything is possible in this life. The universe will work in your favor when you are positive. Have a good rest of your week. Thank you so much for joining, and see you all next time. Change for the better.